Good morning. Welcome back to Niagara Garden Party. My name is Brittany and I am gardening in Zone 6B. Kind of got to keep it hush hush. It's still the morning here. It is May 28th and I'm giving you an update on the backyard garden. So over here I've got some of my seedlings, some zucchini, some pepper, some dwarf bell pepper, some cucumbers. I got a little bit sunburnt. Sorry. I'm going to direct sow those cucumbers anyway, and I've already planted some that did better. The kale is out of control. It is a sea of yellow. It is beautiful. The bees love it. Let's see. There he is. He's just having the time of his life. Like I said, it is still early in the morning, so all the bugs haven't yet arrived to the pollen party. But that's what's happening here. We got the new gazebo cover and bug netting put up. It looks great. In this kale bed as well are some garlic I planted in the fall. I'm not sure if I mentioned that last time, but they're coming in really nice. I planted a zucchini back there. There's a cucumber in that corner there and a tomato in that corner that I will trellis up this. What is this? This trellis, this walkway thingamajigger. I don't know what the name of this is. If you do, put it in the comments. We have tomatoes already coming in. These are tomatoes that I started from seed. The broccoli over here is doing so well, even though it's behind the broccoli in the greenhouse. Also started those from seed in my house, and then had them in the greenhouse for a while and then transplanted them out here. You can see there's 3 of them in here and they're already crowding. There's some onion in here. This tomato is already flowering. I'm excited. We're gonna have tomatoes so soon this year. We have thyme in here doing okay. I transplanted that from thyme. There used to be a really big thyme bush here, but it kind of got woody. This is exactly what I mean. It kind of got like this instead of lush and green. So I pulled it up and I put in some more thyme from the seed that I gathered from the old thyme bush. So there's lots of thyme all over the place. Lemon thyme. It smells really good. The chives are flowering. They're so pretty. I'll be collecting these to make chive vinegar. We've also been having chives on our baked potatoes. It's been good. The bok choy came out of here and was replaced with mini bell peppers, dwarf bell peppers. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dwarf bell peppers and an eggplant. These guys are doing good. This guy's still holding on, even though he really struggled at the beginning. I planted them pretty early, I think at the beginning of May, and we had some cold nights. This zucchini doing great in that bucket, that fabric pot there. The eggplant here, who is struggling as well, is making a comeback. I knew it would. Eggplant, dwarf, bell pepper. This is some spinach that I threw in from seed in here. Eggplant, spinach around there. There's also some spinach here too, now that we're walking around. These guys, they look like they're doing okay. I'm surprised because usually pests come in and eat, leaf miners or something come and eat that. These strawberries used to be hanging somewhere else. They're doing really well. They're sending off shoots, sending off flowers. So there's going to be berries on these very soon. Columbine is doing really well. I started those from seed as well in the house in the winter. Still don't know what's going on with this. This is a disaster. Got our little rock and roll garden gnome out here. Some trees. The trees are still doing well. The Rose of Sharon's doing great. The strawberry bed here is doing so well that it was time I covered it with a netting. You can see there's some strawberry flowers in there, but if I don't cover it with a netting, the birds are going to eat all the berries. So I would like to eat the berries. Here we have the cucumber that I transplanted, the butterfly weed, and these were started from seed in here. These are peas. They're doing really well. Not sure how this is going to turn out. I love that one of my neighbors just started mowing their lawn. Don't know if you can hear it. I did mine yesterday. That's why it looks so good. All right, the beets. I am very unsure if I'm going to get any bulbing beets. I don't remember if I said this in the last video, but I've had a really hard time getting them to bulb up and fatten up. And I did fertilize this not too long ago. Maybe I got to fertilize it again. But I don't know. We'll see if we get anything from there. But I'm going to have to start harvesting it soon. Because as you can see, just like the sea of kale flowers, we have an ocean of beets too. So this helps keep the leaf miners off of them. Over here in this little bed that I added to the garden last year, there used to be a tree in the middle of my yard here, which was a beautiful pink, like cherry blossom. Unfortunately, it made the whole yard muck because it really bloomed and covered everything. So I took it out. There used to be a bird house on top of the stump, but I'm glad it's a garden bed now. So we have the broccoli that were transplanted getting bigger, the lettuce seeds that I planted from seed in this bed, looking amazing, like really starting to come up. I think we're going to get some really nice heads of lettuce from this bed. And the onions also doing really fantastic. Onions were started from seed as well in the winter. Over here, I bushed up. I just walked through a spider web. That's fun. Ugh. I can see it. It's all in my glasses. Ah! I bushed up this lavender plant. It looks like a little tree. I saw them at the greenhouse doing it, so I really like how that turned out. I had to replace some bricks here, so got around to doing that. The malva is looking great. I've never planted that before. I'm excited to see how it's doing. The chocolate mint is coming back from last year. Planted that here. And the cactus is having a baby. Looks like he's having twins, actually. Garlic in this bed, still doing great. Blueberries here. These two bushes seem to be doing good. This one, I don't know if it's going to give me any berries. Apple tree. Update on the apples. Here are some. You can see them. They're beautiful. Ooh, those are going to be apples. Same with down here, this big clump of them. We're going to have to thin this out because there's no way when these get to be full apples are these branches going to hold them. These branches are so flimsy. So it's going to break my heart to have to pick some of those little apples off of there, but what needs to be done needs to be done. Dwarf bell pepper already putting out a pepper. These are dwarf peppers. They're having a bit of a rough time. More dwarf peppers. Back here, what is it called? Borage. Wow. The borage self-seeded and is coming back, but it is getting eaten by something. I guess better the borage get eaten than my bell peppers. Bell peppers here, bell peppers here. Zucchini, just wanted to see how that would do. I took some of these off of here and sold it locally on like Facebook Marketplace, but I think I still need to take some out of here because it is still a party. Bell peppers, oh yeah, this. I hard pruned the fig out here. I don't know if it's gonna come back, but at least now I can plant some bell peppers around it. If it does come back, it's a miracle. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then over here, the tomato bed along the greenhouse is doing fantastic. Flowers, tomato flowers. Some more flowers here. These are gonna turn into tomatoes. The marigolds are looking great. And those are going to get really, really, really tall in the middle of summer. You'll see. I'll have to keep pruning them and keep up on that because it gets pretty crazy. And then these two are doing great as well, these lavender bushes. Even though they have shade from this magnolia tree, they seem to do okay. So that was the tour, your weekly tour of the garden. I'm waiting for the kale to give me seeds. They're making seed pods. Once that is done making seeds, I'm going to take all that out and we're going to replant that whole garden. So I'm very excited to do that because it's just wild and crazy over there. Who knew kale, flowering kale was so beautiful though? I love it. All right, you have yourself a great day. I hope you had a good weekend and we'll see you next week. Bye.